Hey, what's going on, fam? It is Frank here. Oops, what is this? Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I spoiled the leads. Fuck it. We're facing the Donphanatic today, and he does have a pretty funky team. I think I do have the matchup on this one, so that's nice. As you can see, the mon that I didn't bring today is going to be Whimsicott. Ugh. And the mon that he didn't bring is going to be Steelix, which is beautiful for me for this match, because actually Steelix is pretty scary, but I guess I really understand why he didn't bring it, since I do have a couple of decently bulky water types that can decently deal with it, even though Lantern does get hurt by that Earthquake from Steelix, but he didn't bring Steelix, so that means Hexorus doesn't have a resist, and that will matter. You'll see. The mons I'm bringing is a very defensive Crobat with Braver and U-turn, Toxic for the Tangrowth, and then Roost. A Life Orb Kecleon with Shadow Sneak knockoff, Sucker Punch, and Drain Punch, the quite average set on the Smoke and Lava. With Life Orb actually does hit pretty hard. Adamant Nature, by the way. We do have a Choice Banded Hexorus. Oh, it's good. Dragon Claw, Outrage, Earthquake, and Poison Jab. Then we do have, again, Special Defensive Lantern, this time with 3 attacks and Heal Bell, Scald, T-Bolt, Volt Switch, and you know, almost max HP, and Spadef. A very bulky Manaphy with Wakam Berry, physical defensive Manaphy with Tail Glow, Psychic, Ice Beam, and Scald. Actually, during the this was meant to set up on Steelix, by the way, or any of his defensive mons, and just to take damage from him only. But I'll do something strange in the battle, because during the battle I thought this was my speedy set, and it's a defensive set, so it will matter and it's fucking nice. Like, it was hilarious, whatever. And then last, it's a Ballooned Swords Dance Toxic Excadrill with Earthquake and Rock Slide. Doesn't have Iron Head. I do have Rock Slide on this time, but it's a Balloon SD set, and it's going to prove to be also effective. I'm trying some very cool sets this I think in here. Banded Hexorus and Manaphy and Excadrill are nice. So yeah, just start, whatever. He leads with the Beedrill, and I lead with my Crobat, perfectly getting the lead, which is good. He's going to protect against the Evolution, which is alright. I go for U-turn, and at this point I'm like, hey, maybe he stays in. I'll try to go for a Brave Bird, making damage. But I do that, and I do pretty good damage to Trump. Make America great again, but I'm gonna get my Toxic on this. He may have Sleep Powder, but he does go for the knockoff, which is nice, which makes me think that having the Toxic on this is beautiful. Makes me think that she's not packing the HP, the Sleep Powder, which is nice. I can get my Roost, switch out, and I can go to my Lantern, that's Volt Absorb, and take the Toxic, sad, but I can just get momentum. This team will be U-turning and all that, which is nice. This Mew is very bulky, as I see. After the Volt Switch, I'm gonna bring my Life Orb Keck, and I'm gonna get the knockoff right here, and he reveals the sub, which is awesome, because I know the Mew doesn't have a sub, and I can just keep clicking knockoff, honestly, and nothing appreciates it. Tangrowth, if you want to get knockoff, that's nice, because I'm gonna get rid of his lefties. Passive recovery plus Toxic. It's looking very nice. And so at this point, I've seen that Crobat can wall this decently nicely with not having an item, basically. And at this point, switching into Raikou, and I'll make a good play actually. Go for U-turn to get more momentum. Lantern, always nice to have here. We will be seeing a lot of Lantern versus Raikou in this battle. And I'm just going to keep clicking Volt Switch. I definitely don't think he will be staying in with his Raikou at all. And we can just continue with the cycle of life, you know. At this point I'm going to go for the Braver. Last time I went for U-turn. Get damage on this. He's going to go for the knockoff. Fine. And at this point I can just go for the U-turn and get rid of this Tangrowth, which is good. And I can bring something that actually does well against most of his team because I do have priority, and he brings the Beedrill. I'm like, wow, fantastic. I can just go for Sucker Punch and kill it. The Beedrill leaves though. Not sure if it's because Kecleon is weak or because he put some HP invested. I guess I'll have to see it on his video. But he can just kill me with U-turn. But I did a good amount of damage against this. I couldn't bring Crobat, by the way, because Crobat was U-turning. So yeah, now he's going to bring this Mew, and I'm just going to click Batted Outrage, because there's nothing he can do. He can Calm Mind, fine, he thought he was safe, but he's not. Now he does have to switch right now, and, you know, take a Batted Outrage, which Vaporeon doesn't take at all. Which means that I do have a 3-turn Outrage, and I get rid of this Vaporeon, which is fantastic, and I get confused now. It's pretty cool. At this point, I'm gonna just try to pick up the Mew kill right now, because I really lose some HP. I do get hit with Confusion though, sadly, and he can get up a sub. It's fine though. Like, I do have Infiltrate this, but I knew he was going to Roost anyways. And even if he, starts Calm Minding, I can get some damage to the sub. And I'm going to switch into my Excadrill. Now this seems to be like I'm screwed, but you know, I'm fine. He already revealed his whole moveset, by the way. He does have Calm Mind, probably Stab. I don't think. Well, he didn't reveal his whole moveset, but I was thinking that he didn't have anything to hit super effectively this Excadrill, unless he's just Vacuum Wave sub. Calm Mind and Boost. But I just wasn't thinking that he would do that. So anyways, we break the sub, fine. He feels safe going for Roost if he thinks that his Mew can just, you know, wall my thing. But I go for the Toxic first, since I did see I outspeed. And I get the Toxic on this Mew before he gets up a Substitute or another Calm Mind. And that's fantastic, because he can't synchronize me because I'm a Steel type, so the prep is working. And now, I start going for Swords Dances, so he doesn't want me anymore. As you can see, he goes for the +2 Psychic, he's not invested in Special Attack, and that's not a 2-hit KO, which means Earthquake is going to be hurting. Now at this point, he decides to sacrifice Mega Beedrill to the Earthquake. I guess he does want to save that Mew. And he's going to bring the Raikou. This does well against Mew, I've seen, so I'm going to keep it. I'm gonna switch out into my Lantern, eat that Aura Sphere. That would have done a lot of damage to my thing, and I'm going to click Volt Switch once again, expecting him to switch, but this time he was like, well, he can do nothing to me. I guess I'm going to not switch and just do damage. I'm going to bring this. I have the Walk-On Berry, so I was feeling safe, but even though I was thinking that I was speedy, not bulky, so I switch out to bait the Electric attack. And he doesn't fall for it. And I'm like, damn it, I wanted my recovery. In any case, I guess I just tried to go for the heal, but I'll get rid of the poison. And at this point try to drop Skulls to burn this, which is nice, as he tries to Toxic me again. So that's the plan, try to get the burn. I don't get it. Fuck. And he's going to switch out right now into Mew, as I go for another Skull. So now Mew is still Toxic though, so it's alright. I can just Volt Switch once again. And he Psyshock to get more damage on me, which is fine. I can just sacrifice this Lantern later, keep it as Death Fodder. And now the monster comes in. This monster is here, and it's packing the Outrage once again, and I have no fear of clicking it. Actually I do, because I switch out into Excadrill. Why did I switch out into Excadrill? Maybe I just was scared that, I don't know, maybe I just was scared that Hitmonlee sets up on me or something. Oh yeah, alright, I do remember. Well, I guess I do remember. I'm seeing it now and I'm thinking why I did that. But I guess if I am blocked into Outrage, then Raikou can just kill me with HPIs or something. Because I didn't have that much HP invested on this investment, and I already took damage, so I guess I didn't want that. So I'm going to go for Earthquake. Sadly I don't kill for a smidgen, and he's going to die from Toxic. That's fine. Raikou comes in, and Raikou is about to kill my FranCTrode, which is alright. At this point, I'm going to go into my Manaphy. Now, here, I don't know, I was thinking that I was speedy, right? And so, even though I don't have the Volcano Barrier, I can take it. So what I'm going to do is bait him once again to go for the electric attack and heal my Lantern. I'm like, oh, this time it's going to work. I did it last time. So this time he's not going to expect it. But he does. He goes for another Toxic, being safe. But I had to try. Not like I cared too much about Lantern this time. It was just try to give him some more utility. But at this point, Hexorus comes here, takes the Aura Sphere. He doesn't have HPA, so I could have went into Hexorus before, but I didn't know it. And at this point, I can just go for Outrage and kill the Hexorus. And now here comes this with the Fake Out. Get the Flinch and the Unburden. It's not too bad. Poison Jack is about to kill me, which is alright. And at this point, I am just going to switch to Manaphy. Now here is what matters. Thinking that I was that I was speedy. I could have checked it out, but I didn't. So now I should have clicked Tail Claw, right? And I'm like, I'm max especially offensive. If he goes for 2 high jump kicks, I'm going to die. So he does go for 1 and only does 43%. I'm like, what? That does nothing. Okay, I guess I'm 2-hit KO with Psychic. But Psychic doesn't 2-hit KO because I'm bulky and I don't have special attack investment. So the play was definitely go for the Tail Claw. But thinking of I was a different Manaphy is not effective. So now that sucks because he's going to repeatedly hit these jump kicks and I'm not going to kill him and I'm going to die, and I am in range of dying from a Stone Edge. We did calc it, and Stone Edge actually has a pretty very high chance to kill me, so I definitely should have lost because I was thinking Manaphy was another set. My preparation was good, just my battling wasn't that good, I guess. But he does miss. And I get the kill with Crobat, and I win. Disgustingly, my chances of living were very bad. At 58%, I have a lot of defense though, but you know, the chance of killing me was definitely way higher than me surviving. But Stone Edge is a trashy move that misses, so skillfully I dodged that, even though I did not play my Manaphy well, thinking that it was another Manaphy. If it was an offensive Manaphy, I actually did play well, I think. But in any case, here we are with the last victory. This victory doesn't matter though, because Donphanatic got a victory against Freedo, and that means that Mono and Donphanatic would pass to the second round. I am eliminated, even though I got my victory here. So best of luck to the rest of people on the league, on the things. The battles will be happening on their channels and on RhyQuinn's channel. He's going to be giving all the updates you need to know about this cup. My run here has been over, and it's a nice way to say goodbye to the Auras metagame with this nice little friendly tournament. And I did enjoy it. Trying Kecleon and Hexorus. I love Hexorus on League format actually. I'm loving it. So anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed these series of battles. It was a pleasure to me to give you those. I didn't have an amazing performance, but honestly I was just having fun, and at least you had fun as well, like me, and we will be seeing each other next time. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.